alone time is something that Anne Lamott, who writes wonderfully, she often does it in a way that wakes us up. She once said, almost anything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. But then she cautions us. She says, my mind is like a bad neighborhood. I don't like to go there alone. So the reality is that we need alone time, and I define alone time as time spent in silence and solitude and wrapped in gratitude, or those times when we're in a group that we are quiet and reflective within ourselves. We need to realize the value of alone time. When I was up on Capitol Hill speaking to some members of Congress and their chiefs of staff, I was surprised when I heard that when one senator was asked, what is the greatest challenge facing the American Congress today? He responded, not enough time to think. So that when I suggest to people, I say to them, why don't you start out with 2 minutes a day in silence and solitude to center yourself in the morning? And they may say, well, I've read in these books on mindfulness, you should do it for at least 20 minutes. And I ask them, well, how long are you doing it now? Regularity is more important than length of time. I think you'll work up to 20 minutes or more. But start with a regular time and you will see the difference. And I think people will also ask me, well, I don't know if I have the time in my schedule. And then I ask them, well, what about your priorities? If this will change your whole life, why wouldn't this be given preference? Also, use the spaces that are already there, what I call the crumbs of mindfulness. Maybe you're in the shower, maybe before you hop out of bed in the morning, maybe as you're walking to work or on the train or plane or bus. Maybe it's during the day at lunchtime or when you go to the bathroom. All of those times are potential times when you can really simply enjoy quiet moments where you let the dust settle in your life. And what does it do for you? Because people want to know the benefits if I'm going to spend the time. Well, it helps us to be clear and sort things out and deepen ourselves. We see our foibles and we increase our enjoyment in being with ourselves. It enables us to recognize our games, anger, entitlement, greed, and cowardice. Protects our inner fire by having time apart and helps us recognize and accept change and loss. We need time to grieve and adjust. And it also helps us recognize our compulsions in life. There are many benefits for this sense of alone time.